Hi, it's me. I'm back for another video. This one's called Blind Date. As you can see from the glitching title, it's a horror game. So be scared, grab your popcorn. Yeah, so about my love life, no one wants me. So let's go and see what this game's about. Let's see what this game's about. Oh, there we go. I've actually watched one YouTuber play this before, and there are multiple endings, but I just wanted to play for myself, see what ending I get. And yeah, I think this is a good game though. And I also, of course, me, Toggle 8-bit games. I'm a bitch for them. Okay. You check your phone. She's 10 minutes late. You're not sure what to do, and discomfort starts to settle in your stomach. Sit still, wait patiently, take a sip of water, or shift uncomfortably and adjust your color. Let's shift uncomfortably. You adjust your color a few times, unable to get it to stop choking you. Choke me, daddy. You begin to sweat. Mysterious woman. Hey, I'm so sorry I'm late. My car's in the shop and I had to take the tram here. One, I understand it happens to the best of us. I'm sorry, I probably should have come and picked you up. That's kind of creepy. That would be definitely inappropriate to come pick up a blind date. Is the term blind date ableist? Because is the date actually blind? Or, you know what I mean? Is this woke? Anyway, shit happens, I'll get over it. I understand. Well, thank you. Though I don't really feel like the best, okay? So, I'm Karen. Oh, my neighbor's name is Karen. I know your friend, Rebecca. What's your name? Let's go with Will. Oh, cute name. Tell me, what do you do? Let's be a door-to-door team leader for sunlight nutrient enhancements. Like, that's the best. Sun Life? Oh, are they the pyramid scheme with the catchy jingle? Saying we make bars, chips, chunks, and flakes, so take your break with a Sun Life shake. Let's say it's not a pyramid scheme. I've actually never been on a proper date. I don't know. Let's see. We sell sunlight shakes and look for potential new team members. Let's say that. I think my odds pun of Sun Life. For everyone's Christmas gifts last year, she gave everyone coupons for granola bars and wet wipes. Hopefully it's a fake laugh, because that's not right. You seem nervous. Are you okay? I'll admit, I am just a bit. It's a very long time since I've been out. I haven't been out in a long time, personally. Toko, someone take me out. Someone romance me. Okay, I'll admit I'm just a little bit. It's been a very long time since I've been out. Longer since I've been on a date. That's alright. It's been a long time for me too. My friends from work were practically begging me to do this. It's been a very lonely year. Karen offers a sheepish smile. What does that mean? So, where are you from? From womb to tomb, been living in the city my whole life. Well, let's keep it real to my life. I've been in PE, Port Elizabeth, South Africa, my whole life, and it's miserable. Anyway, really? Me too. I love the skyscrapers, the ocean, everything about this place. I'd say it's probably one of the best places to live in. It sounds like you've had a lot of good experiences. I'm rather indifferent to it. Actually, I could stay or go. I'd rather just go. Well, I think the city is a trap. Let's do that. What's out that great blue yonder waiting for you then? Adventure? Romance? It's all just stories. I spent a pretty long time not finding any of that here. What's wrong with leaving? I always thought I'd go to bigger and better things. Let's say the second one. I really want to move out of home, move out of the city, and go to maybe Cape Town or Joburg. Because wow, I'm not having a good time. Life can be a bit disappointing like that, huh? Couldn't agree more. So, Who was your last lover? Excuse me? That's a little inappropriate. I'd rather keep it to myself. It's weird having someone just ask you, who was your last lover? Do you guys notice on the left of the screen, there's like this hole? A breathing hole? Okay, excuse me. Let's say excuse me. You heard me. Who was the last woman you slept with? Okay. I don't feel particularly comfortable answering that. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I'll say it's been a long time. Currently, it's oh wow, I can't. Wait, I need to read properly. I need to burp as well, but that's not coming out. Excuse, that's the only thing that's not coming. Karen releases an apologetic sigh. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been on a date and I'm not really good at interacting anymore. Laugh nervously. I understand. I've been out commission for a while too. Let's say that. Thank you. I really appreciate you taking me out. This is a very nice restaurant. I was reading the reviews on the way over. The view is really cool, isn't it? I mean, I guess. This place was really the only place I could find that wasn't full in a night like this. Let's not be negative. Like, let's be positive. It's a beautiful view. So are you, Karen. That's so sweet. I'm surprised you haven't been on a date before. Bitch. So, how's Cassandra doing? Who? Excuse me, or how do you know that name? Who is Cassandra? Do you seriously not remember your own mother's name? I do, but you're starting to freak me out. No, wait, the question is actually, how do you know her name? Or I'm getting wafts of serial killer vibe of it. Let's not say that to the serial killer. Let's rather say, no, wait, the question is actually, how do you know her name? Karen pauses for a moment. Had you not mentioned her before? No, I hadn't. Karen glances upward, thinking, I am so sorry. My friend at work mentioned her. Apparently she used to work for the company and I thought you'd said it. I suppose that makes sense. It's no big deal or weird coincidence, because how do you know someone's mother's name when they haven't even mentioned it? Well, in my I love this in primary school. In my culture we don't but in my culture we don't call other people's mothers by their names, you know. Yeah, really weird. Okay, anyway, why are you here? Do you see the hole is getting bigger? The woman on the left has... Okay, what's going on? Why are you here? I love how I'm pretending like what's going on, even though I didn't watch someone else play this game a few months ago. Transparency. Why are you here? Well, I've been trying to have a nice date. Or, I'm really beginning to question that. Or, 3. You mean like existentially? Let's get deep. Let's see that one. Sort of, but not really. Then what do you mean? Why are you here on this date? What made you come here? Why are you doing all this? Or, okay, seriously, what's your problem? 3, I'm honestly at a loss for words. I wouldn't know what to say. You've been living alone for nearly 3 years now. That's a long time to be alone with your thoughts. What does that voice sound like? The one that eats away every day of your miserable existence? What the hell is wrong with you? God, you're pathetic. The way you drink, the way you sleep, your disgusting habits when you think no one's watching. Come on, knock it off. I could see you shaking all the way from the entrance. Did you really think someone would actually want to come and meet you? Please, stop. I just don't want to be alone anymore. I can't handle it. This is getting creepy. You'll always be alone, no matter what you try and do about it. Do you really think anyone could ever reasonably love you? Yeah, I don't deserve this. But you do. You have nothing of value to offer to anyone, and the only way anyone would love you is if they treat you like I'm treating you now. You're a pile of human garbage, a reject, thrown out and cast aside as you rightfully should be. You know what this sounds like? this is like the voice in your head. I don't know if people watching this, okay, most likely people watching this who've had mental health issues. I used to not necessarily hear voices, but intrusive thoughts would come, and it kind of sounds like this. So let's see what happens. Continue. You hate yourself, and you hurt everyone around you, and yet you feel like you owe the right to be lonely. I can't take it anymore. I just feel so empty inside. You've been dead inside for years, maybe even your whole life. I've seen you eyeing up the pills in your medicine cabinet, and every time your cowardice wins out. I need to get the fuck out of here. What you need is to realize just how insignificant you are in the grand scheme of your own life. How feebly your voice resonates. You're wrong. Can you honestly say that I am, though? Can you genuinely look in the mirror and see something other than a pathetic, squirming, lonely child who only exists to be miserable? I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I know I sound angry, and I am, but it's not because I hate you. I just hate looking at you, into your eyes, and only seeing pain day in and day out. You're hollow, and you're on a blind date. You should be happy to be here, to be talking to me, and yet you look so hollow. I would love to be accepted, yeah. We all want something, but unfortunately you don't deserve that. This was a mistake. You shouldn't have come here. You should have stayed home, ordered a pizza. No reason to take this abuse from me. I could never fix everything that's fucked up about you. I don't need to be fixed anyway. I don't like these options, but I say, but you won't. I never will. I'm not gonna just magically fix your problems. If anything, I just make them worse. I'm not the solution. I'm the problem. You're the problem. You get in the way of your own happiness. You were my obsession. You were my obsession. I followed you your whole life. I've never seen anyone so unhappy. Why do I do this to myself? I honestly don't know. That's something you'll have to figure out alone. You're not fit for a relationship. You shouldn't have to rely on a blind date to be here. You should have been able to meet people on your own. You shouldn't have come here. God, you're a mess. None of this should have happened. I'd say I've made things worse, but you were already a mental wreck before you walked in here. Why would you know that? Oh, wow. Okay. It hardly matters. You need to realize that nothing is going to change. That a girl isn't going to change anything. One may come into your life once in a while, but you'll just be back where you are now. The underlying problem never gets fixed. Will I ever get better? No. What? Will it get... Oh, okay. You lead a barren, desolate life. Does it scare you? Does it terrify you? Because it should. You are alone, completely, utterly worthless. You shouldn't have come. Your life is just going to be one endless stream of misery that only ends in your inevitable death. Faced with all this, your loneliness, with this abuse, what are you going to do? Going to leave? Oh, are you leaving? I'm sick of taking this from you. Avoiding your problems isn't going to help. You'll find yourself going around and around and around. I'll make my own choice, thank you. Is it though? I wonder. I wonder if you were to do all this again, would you choose any differently? Or are you doomed to return here again and again? You check your phone, you're 10 minutes late. You're not sure what to do and discomfort starts to settle in your stomach. Sit still, wait patiently. Well then, I feel attacked. My entire existence, my depression, my anxiety, my suicide ideation, just dragged in one video. Yeah, that was quite... Joshua, that was a lot. Joshua is the person who made this game. That was a lot. I feel overwhelmed and quite effective in making me feel and reflect on what I think about myself. I think Karen is like the voice in your head when, I don't know, it's like you doubt that people will like you, you doubt that you'll find love if that's what you want, you'll doubt that your life will get better. And Karen is that voice personified. Excuse me. Because even in the end, like, we're actually waiting for someone. I think that what Will was thinking, or what was going on, was that it was a back and forth in his head with a voice, or an hallucination of talking about him feeling worthless and never finding love and things not changing. Look, I can relate. I have felt terrible about myself on countless occasions. Being depressed does not help that at all. Yeah, I think if you're a neurotypical, you're lucky, but also this is kind of what it's like in your head when like the depression's really bad. Yeah, imagine you go on a date and that, oh wow, I would be so sad. I would be crying. I would have cried. I would have left. I would have, yeah, okay. Um, but then, yeah, I probably would have left because I'd feel too anxious to actually meet the person because everything's going on in my head. Interesting. Anyway, thanks for taking that abuse and listening to me read to you and pick my choices and just listening to my velvet smooth voice that just is soothing all the time. Yeah, okay, cool. Bye.